These days, time seems to fly by so quickly, with our schedules packed and weeks blending into months. We're constantly rushing, and it feels like there's never enough time. But when we were kids, time felt wonderfully slow. A single day seemed to stretch on forever, filled with endless adventures and possibilities. Summer vacations felt like a lifetime, each moment fully savored. We lived in the present, without worrying about the clock, allowing us to explore, imagine, and dream without limits.
Hi, Chelsea and Josh.
What up, Myron?
Oh, also, Byron's here, so he's going to hear this. But when they showed me the ultrasound earlier, if what I saw is what I think I saw, that is one blessed boy. That is one blessed boy, because it looked like a third leg if I saw what I think I fucking saw.
You're taking after his dad.
Like, I almost wanted to look at her and be like, are you sure he doesn't have 3 legs? Or is that like an arm? Or I don't know. I meant to tell you that on the way back up, but yeah.
That's funny.
I definitely don't want to get peed on.
So did you guys have a good weekend?
What was that, Myron?
Did you have a good weekend?
Good weekend.
Yeah, wasn't bad. Got up this morning because where we'd been a couple hours away, I hadn't really been. Well, to be completely fucking honest, I didn't want to break the truck or waste the gas to go to a 15-minute appointment that they're just going to listen to the heartbeat and that's it. So I called my doctor this morning. She's on vacation for 2 weeks.
The short version.
So they told me to call my other doctor, and he's on vacation for a week. So then they basically sent me to labor and delivery in the hospital to do like an ultrasound and all that shit. But what a fucking month. Apparently March break, every doctor in the city that I know or would go to goes on vacation. Which my family doctor, I want to say, and you could probably confirm, any fucking time I call that man, it's, we will return to the office on whatever date because we're on vacation. Which is pretty fucking lazy. I don't know. He's always on vacation. He's almost up to retirement end, and I know he has a cottage in PEI, so he literally just takes off any week he wants.
Yeah. Well, doctors in this town are bad. Well, I guess they are all over. They're badly overworked.
Yeah. The only, like, I'm not saying doctors don't deserve a vacation. They see a fuck ton of people and shit. The only thing I don't get about the family doctor that I had to switch to is if I call the receptionist, I know she takes the phone off the hook sometimes. Like, you can tell when you've been on hold and getting the beep, 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 beep for a certain amount of time. They're just not taking calls right now. And then when you do get through to them, it's a voice message that says, we're on our lunch break. We'll be back at this time.
Yeah.
Or it's the, we're on vacation until this date, which, fuck, he's close to retirement. He deserves it. But he's also my doctor, so it's kind of like, can you fucking show up to work?
See,
What's up, Kevin?
Hey, Kevin. Oh, and Snarkin' Sass, if you're still there. Geez, that's a rare treat to be snarky and sassy at the same time.
What's up, 7 people?
I sure brought it. Oh.
I got a cup and I got a cold water. Whichever you want.
What's everybody saying tonight? How was your panel, Myron?
It was okay.
AKA, what's up?
Mr. Carter.
It's familiar, yeah. Not much, not much. Gonna smoke a joint. Oh yeah, I get lost in there though. Like the hospital.
In the hospital, yeah.
Fuck.
It's a big hospital. When I I was a little worried when you didn't get my first message because I didn't know if your dad was on or anything. But I had to get blood work, so I sent him to take Oak for like a little walk down the hallway, and then she was just like, "Okay, it's done. Like she can come back in." And I don't know, I was scared you didn't get that, so I texted you too.
Yeah, I didn't get either one of them at first.
Mm.
But I had
What?
Snapchat open.
What was the reason for sending Oakland down the hall?
Because I was getting blood work, and she would probably mind that a lot less than I would. But whenever they stick the needle in my arm, I have this terrible habit of yelling, "Fuck!"
Yeah.
Right
Okay.
in like the nurse's face, because I hate blood work that much. I fucking hate needles. And it doesn't help that the last time I got my blood work done up here, they blew the vein in my arm. Didn't realize as I was like screaming, and then I had to switch to the other arm. So now I really have a thing against blood work even more.
Yeah, I've had a couple of bad ones, but the ones in town now and the ones that were here before were freaking great. You couldn't even tell that the needle was going in if you weren't watching.
Yeah, I don't watch. I always look away, and I swear to God, whoever does it, I always feel it. And basically the same reaction, but it was more I just, like, she'd probably be fine watching it, but I didn't want her watching them, like, filling the vials and shit and, like, asking questions and either that or trying to crowd the nurse because she's a very friendly, helpful person. So that part, me and the nurse thought it would be best if Oak was not in the room.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But I'm figuring if you could take it like a champion when she's in there, then you'll teach her not to be scared of needles.
And I'm not gonna lie, Myron, I thought about that most of the drive back up here from the hospital because I'm 99% sure, I can't confirm, it could just be my own personal fear and not wanting to get like poked, but Dad hated needles. My whole childhood, if he had to go get blood work, anything like that done, he hated it. He would bitch and moan about it. And I think I subconsciously might have learned that as a fear from him, but I don't know.
I would say so.
But he is definitely terrified of needles, being the big man and all the shit he's done in his life. I don't know why a little needle bugs him. But it wasn't until, like, I want to say the past year, because he has to take a shot every month for his cancer, that he's finally coming around with them because he has to do it himself or get his girlfriend to do it. And he's also a diabetic, but he wouldn't take the insulin by the needle every day. They had to get him on one of those, like, it's a little white thing in his arm that he can, like, put a monitor up to and check it.
Uh,
But yeah, I do think I learned that from him, and I thought about that the whole way up because I don't want Oak to learn that from me and, like, be terrified about it her whole life.
and how are you when you get a needle to us?
Just a needle.
I like watching and criticizing whoever's doing it.
When I got my COVID shot, I only got one.
The COVID shot, never heard of it.
And I will always remember this, and so will she forever. But I had to take my best friend Jasmine with me at the time. And she literally told us a story, me and the guy giving me the needle, because he was right there and couldn't unhear it, a story about how she shit herself before so that I would be laughing instead of crying while he stuck me with the needle. But yeah, I just don't do good with needles. That being said, when I was little, I do remember there was one flu shot. Me and my sister both got it at the same time because they were doing it from the school or something, and Mom took us. I fucking sat there like a champ, and she cried like a little baby, and I laughed at her for so long, and now it's me who always freaks out when I get them.
I got the one in the arm. And
Yeah.
I can't really remember getting many other needles.
That's another thing. They were asking me like a lot of questions today about like if I got, I think it was like the meningitis or something, if I got a certain shot when I had Oakland or something, and I almost wanted to look at
whooping cough.
Whooping cough. You have a better memory than I do. But I almost wanted to look at her and be like, look, lady, I'm 8 months pregnant, and that was 3 years ago, and I've had a toddler driving me insane every day. I do not remember what shots I got 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And that shit should all be in my file. So it's questions like that. I don't know why they do ask. And, oh, yeah, the other weird thing, when they call you on the phone, they ask you, like, how many pregnancies you've had, and I was just like, this is my second. And then she goes, and how many living children do you have at home? Which I get for some, it would not be that far out there of a question. But when you have my medical history and it says I've had one kid at that hospital, why are you asking?
Yeah.
Like, you should have all that shit in front of you, even if you don't have my current shit.
Well,
Yeah, they're not weird.
Unless it's really current, the fucking doctors never go look. When I first fell within a year, the doctor that I went to here had a pain specialist come up from Edmonton. And he checked me out. He said, it's funny, I touch you here. If I try and touch you really soft, it hurts you more than if I grab it and squeeze it. That is the truth. But anyways, he left. I went to 1 or 2 fucking doctors or 3 doctors. None of them mentioned him. So I went to a doctor and I said, hey, they had a doctor here. The files are here somewhere. And he got him looking for it, and yes. And after that, it was anything I wanted. Pretty much. But never wanted any drugs because they never fucking helped anyways.
Yeah.
I had a 60 or a 65 mg patch or whatever the fuck it is, of fentanyl on my arm, and I was taking 5 milligram pills of morphine. I took 100 milligrams at once. Never did a fucking thing for me. I don't know how come I got such high pain tolerances. Well, not pain tolerance, drug tolerance.
That, and I also hate the way the doctor looks at you when you say that you smoke a bit of weed.
I didn't look at anything.
Doctors I've had out here,
One of the two girls did.
doctors out here never. When I told them well, the first doctor I had that I could get it from, he had to write in and get me a fucking note or some fucking thing, cards. But after that happened, well, once the stores opened, we didn't even need that.
Yeah.
But I kept one of my old cards because once on medicine, I'm on it for life. Maybe.
Right.
I gotta see when I talk to the doctor tomorrow because he wanted me to take a colon cancer test, and I said, nah. I think I might have thrown the fucking paper in the garbage. So I imagine he might be pissed at me. But if I get cancer, I'm not fighting it. At least not with their fucking drugs. I'll try doing lots of fucking Rick Simpson oil.
Colon cancer. I think that's one that moves pretty fast.
Yeah. Oh, stomach cancer. My uncle had lung cancer and he found out he had it, and a month later he was dead. It went really fast for him. I don't know what makes it click for some people and not for others.
That's a good point.
What are you doing, Kevin? Are you still here or what?
One watching, holy fuck.
Tells me 3 for Josh's. Are you in mine?
Yeah, how many hours?
Okay.
Why showing 7 a second ago?
3 watching Josh's.
What's up, 4 people?
Well,
Uh, the main road in there. It's like up and down these huge friggin' hills. Like straight up, basically. It's crazy. Busy panel or?
Oh, not terribly. There was only me and Jason and Todd's empty room on when I shut her down.
Oh, okay.
But there was somebody in chat talking all the way through it pretty much.
89. That one's still there.
For sale. Oh, this one's not up here. I don't think. It's down in St. John. $500.
I don't know, 12 or something. Oh, yeah.
Because it's $500 and the only thing it needs is an engine swap. And I was thinking if they were the same year, $500 and only needing an engine swap if we had the right engine.
Mhm. What's up, 6 people?
Way to go, one left.
Oh, yeah.
I think 2 of them are me because I'm on Chelsea's and this one at the same time.
Yeah. I don't even know. The YouTube numbers are weird sometimes, I think.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it show 0 and I was typing in chat and there was someone else typing in chat the other day on Todd's live stream and it was showing 0. So I was like, well,
Yeah, it's done that to me too. 2 or 3 people and it's showing 0.
YouTube's weird.
You can count the people in chat and it shows different than what's up there. A lot of times it's fucked.
right. Weird. What is everybody saying tonight? No one's saying nothing.
Bunch of stalkers.
Kevin, are you lurking?
Nah, Kevin's working.
What's going on, Kevin?
Do we have to call you JoJo again? Is that what we're missing?
It's warmer here tonight.
I have lost my snow scoop.
I thought I just seen that.
Well, it's +4 by mine, but 3 on the computer. I got 4 different ways to get the fucking temperature, and there's days when I get 4 different fucking answers.
Huh.
That's weird.
Not really. Because of pockets in the land or little hills, it'll be colder in the lower spots. And
Okay.
out of town, sometimes it's different than in town too. Hell, used to be a guy lived, let's see, for 6 blocks from me. And some days we have 2 to 3 degrees difference between me and him.
That's weird.
We both have indoor-outdoor thermometers.
Did you move the blue tubes from behind the seat?
Mm-hmm. What?
Because I'm saving those.
Okay, they're all saved. They're in a pack right there. Weird spot to save them.
The pouch behind my seat.
Yeah. Well, I went to open the fucking truck and all I see is all these fucking 700 joint roller things sticking out of the seats. So I was like, oh,
Yeah, because one of the nights I was going to take the labels off them. I was going to do that. Throw them out.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, you brick.
Super.
What's up, Uper? We haven't seen Jello around in a little bit. Listen to these fucking guys on here.
I don't like to. That's why I have my thing off.
Chris Young Wright was on my show today.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Oh, pretty good because not once did he talk politics. Cheryl was there in chat before he got there. Last time she read the boat.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, is he fucking learning or what?
And she suggested a movie to him. So I told him the name of the movie. Waited about a minute or 2 minutes and I said, hey, what's the name of that movie I told you? And he couldn't remember. I said, well, I'm spelling it out for you.
Why is that?
Because he was watching .007
Oh, okay.
movie. And Cheryl suggested The Kingsman. And The Kingsman wasn't too bad a movie, so I made sure that he got the message, but I don't think it really clued in.
Probably not.
I think I got to plug off one ear and then talk to him. One of his ears, just so the fucking thing might rattle around in there for a bit.
Just so it doesn't go right out the other side.
Yeah. What happened to Oleg? He never comes around anymore.
Oh, he was here last night.
Ooh. Well, what happened to Oleg? Only comes around when I'm not here.
I thought you usually drew him in, Myron.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because he's always asking about you.
True.
Half the time I can't see these fuckers that are shooting at me. What do you?
I don't know how, because I'll be watching you and like just spectating you and shit.
It's easier
and
to
I'll
see
be
them when
like,
you're spectating.
oh, there's a guy to the left, and you'll be like, where? And I'm like, no, your other left. By the tree, by the rock.
I know.
You're
I'm
like,
in a
where?
fucking.
Which rock?
I'm in a forest, and she's like, by the tree.
Usually one of the ones right in front of you. Just saying. Or he's on the rock. It'll be the biggest rock that you can see around you, and Buddy's running up on it, prancing around, and he's like, where?
Jeez. I don't know. What are you saying tonight, Youper? You work at the bait shop tonight? Had the day off. Holy fuck. Well, come up and have a smoke with us. Celebrate. Celebrate.
Had the day off. You can't afford to come up and have a smoke now.
I got a half a joint here to smoke after my cigarette.
Well, I've heard of some vain guys, but if you're trimming your hairs all night long, what the hell? Soon I'll be able to do that. About April. Hey, there's Jello.
Jello! Where the hell you been? I thought you got fucking eaten by a fish or something.
Amazing how good you guys hide out in chat, man. A couple good insults and out you pop.
Holy fuck, Jello. You should be used to that.
Hi, Ashley.
What's up, Ashley?
Hey, Ashley. Maybe your messages weren't coming through to YouTube, Jello. That's my story.
Not too bad for me.
We're doing all right. Can't complain. Ain't no fucking buddy gonna listen and do it anyways. I went to lean on that roof. I leaned right through the fucking wall on top. slept all day, now you're drinking coffee, huh? Ashley, you back from the fucking North Pole or what?
Whose jaw did you bust it on?
Oh, shit.
I asked who, you can ask how. That's too bad, Ashley.
It seems like a silly thing to do, Ashley.
Well, if you'd have fell on your ass, you probably wouldn't have heard anything. You shouldn't have put your hand down. Well, we need to know who those people are, Jello.
Well, for fuck's sakes, Jello. If you chat, you'd fit right in with the rest of us. Now this could be fun. I only have about 3 people that come up here, so it shouldn't be too hard to narrow it down. You're either talking about that red-headed bearded bastard or
Utah?
or Ukraine.
801 or Utah?
No, I wasn't. Oh, I wasn't thinking either one of them. Ashley, hurry up and leave. Jello won't talk. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, yeah. You gotta watch out for him, Jello.
Awfully good, awfully nice. What are you trying to say there, Ashley?
Oh, fuck. Kevin, I can't click on it right now because I'm in a match, but Kevin just put out a video, guys. Check it out.
Hello, Elmer.
What's up, Elmer?
Yeah. I couldn't see me. No paper. No battery popped up. I don't know where I died, but I like to have my stuff back. Trade crate. Got most of my stuff back.
Hey, you don't need to be loud.
I got supplies.
Let's see. I got it over here.
Enemies ahead. Marked a location.
Oh shit. Can you carry me over here? Oh, it's too late. I stopped in on my birthday, but it was late. You were not here. Been fishing for days.
That was the night I had to shut it down.
Oh fuck! I got sick that night, Jello. I was fucking sick that night. Well, fuck, and it was your birthday. Damn. Well, happy birthday, Jello. You don't look older than 68. Here's how old Jello is.
He's only 55 or something, isn't he?
Yeah. White 40s.
No, I was going by just, his face, looking at his face. He's aged badly.
Happy birthday. Kevin, get your ass up here. We know you're still awake because you just uploaded a video to YouTube. Oh, shit. Kevin, you crazy bastard. Shit. Oh, damn, Jello. 43 pounder. Fucking monster. That's 43. That's more than the little one weighs. He doesn't take any of the fish. He throws them all back. So I don't think he's got to worry about freezer space there, Homer.
Well, he doesn't eat the fish, but
So you think he just takes them, mounts them on his wall?
no. Maybe some of his family like fish. Maybe he keeps it.
Well, I'm sure he
I
might.
don't know.
Maybe.
I don't think he would throw everyone back.
What did he do with the fish, Jello?
Oh, he let them all go.
Let them all go. Yeah.
Okay.
No one listens to the new guy.
You're not the new guy, and I knew he didn't eat it, but
Yeah.
just because he doesn't eat it didn't mean he didn't bring some back. But I was wrong.
Yeah, too bad there wasn't a way that you could stamp them like caught by Jello. Released by Jello. You ever catch the same fish twice there, Jello? Oh, I know I have.
Pretty sure we caught a few of the same ones a couple times.
Yeah, those little bastards were biting.
Yeah, it didn't happen often down under the bridge. A few of them. Fucking catfish that tried to swallow your 3-prong lure.
That was a bitch for you to get that out.
I know. Thank you very much. I hate when you use the 3-prong one.
I love the 3-prong.
I know. I hate it though.
You just feel that fish fucking nab your worm and you just yank that
and when
fucker.
they're stupid enough to eat the whole fucking hook, it's very hard for me to unhook them all.
It's true. Out here, you have to cut off 2 of them barbs.
Shit. Yeah, I don't know if I was allowed to fish with it or not.
I mean, I can't say whether we were allowed to or whether we weren't allowed to. But all I'm going to say is if we're not allowed to, it's pretty stupid for them to sell it in the kit at Canadian Tire for you to go fishing with it.
Well, it's not against law for them to sell things that are against the law to use. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, I get that, but they could put in like other hooks or shit. So you'd think if it was like that bad to be using, they just wouldn't put them in those kits. Because any kid or anything can go buy one of those fishing rods.
I took all mine down to single hooks, or most of them down to single hooks,
I like
and
the
took,
single hooks.
and took the barbs off them.
Okay.
If you get a jack on your hook and you're trying to get him off and he wiggles a bit and slips out of your hand and drives the fucking one of those other two hooks into your skin with a barb on it, it's a lot easier to pull out when there's no barb there.
Very true. I am always afraid of getting hooked. Not gonna lie. But I'm not gonna lie again, a new fear was unlocked when we started fishing at a different spot and I started catching the rock bass that nobody else was catching at first. And yeah, those spiky little bastards can just fuck off. Cause they poke those things out anytime they goddamn well please, and they're on the top and bottom, so I had to be real careful holding those fish.
Yeah.
One of them stabbed me. I dropped him on the rocks, probably even brain damage, but I was like, you little bastard.
Yeah, I've been stabbed by a pickerel the same way.
It does not feel good.
Okay. Hey, will it be right here, man?
I will be right back.
Let's light this. Press this joint on.
Hey, still gonna hold on.
I can only handle fucking.
705.
Yeah, fuck. I got sick the other night. I don't know. I just. Chelsea fucking ended the stream for me because I didn't come back.
It was only Susie up there. You don't want everybody left when you didn't come back.
Careful. Bring me a pop. Pepsi. Youper, you get your blue hair Chinese lesbian black ass up here. I think I got it right. We got 10 people in here. Ashley, are you still here? Did I get it right, Youper? Ashley, come up and have a smoke with us. No, I didn't get it right. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Give me one more shot at this. Blue-haired, black, Chinese, rumor, lesbian. Something along those lines. I might have had it mixed up a little bit, but I got to be getting close. Oh, ferry. I forgot the ferry. Shit. No one's seen me take a drink of that. Oh, yeah, the quiz was next week. Well, fuck, we've been working on it. We've been practicing. Shit. That is the rumor. Uper, I can hear your fucking dog snoring and you're not even up here. How many rows you want to save?
The bottles?
Yeah. Clear those out the other day. And when you get in, you're just like sliding them all over. Like, that drives me fucking bonkers. That by my feet. You can drive when that side of the truck looks like this side.
Then yeah, it's the problem.
You want to play that song again? We played last night.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We got 6 people on here.
Yeah, it started out fun, bringing people together. Ladies' nights were flirty, but the stench is on your hands, Mike. You've earned the term dirty.
Coming through okay?
You're right to the core with your narcissistic ways. Yeah. Insulting hippie auditor and I, calling us gays, as if there's something wrong with that if we were, but we're not. You're homophobic, so much worse, yeah. You ravaged many in this here community. You're an absolute curse, and that's why they say dirty and filthy. Yeah. Dirty, filthy, sticky hands. Right. You claim others are out there, subscribers stealing. Not true, dirty. Others just realize you're a snake without feeling. No justice says to a southern that he's not worth a single life. The reason is that stench is on those filthy, stinking hands, dirty minds. Yeah, and that's why they say dirty, filthy, stinking hands, dirty, filthy, stinking hands. So keep at your bullshit as you take wrenches away with your game. Truth be told, you should replace Sarah and Ashcan and the statements you made with your own goddamn name. Yeah, this is for them and so many, so rotten hell might keep you waste of human space. You disgust so many of us. I feel bad for Canadians, but you're a disgrace to the race. The whole entire human race. That's why I say dirty, filthy.
You know, who would have bet? Who would have guessed? You know, when he wrote that song, that it was, you know, people be still listening to it today.
Also, when you search that shit up on YouTube, you can find it pretty damn quickly. And that should have way more views and likes than it does, in my opinion.
Well, you know what? The funny thing about it is it's a good song, even if you don't know who the fuck Dirty Mike is.
It is. The guy did a good job. I don't know who did it, but like, goddamn.
His name was Any Fan.
Any fan, yeah. He could be related to Brandon somehow.
Well, he did a good job with the guitar and just like the vocals in that song.
Yeah, he was talented. But he let the drama catch him.
Yeah, he did.
Come on, Elmer. He has a better singing voice than Bob Dylan. I can understand him. Have you ever listened to Bob Dylan, Chelsea?
I have. And I would have to agree with you. I'm guessing Elmer likes Bob Dylan, though. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Geez, I haven't had quite a few of the Trolls. They haven't been around in a long time. Even Neil Young quit coming around. Rockabilly.
Yeah, be tender for a couple days. You probably have to get more done tomorrow.
Don't say that. Why would you say that?
It's true.
No, they're going to be doing scans, which is probably like a more detailed ultrasound, because that's what she said when I asked her, to see how big this boy is. Because you make big babies.
You think that nurse would have been able to? Like, what the fuck did she even do?
She did an ultrasound. The only thing they wanted to see today by that is if he was head down or head up.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Yeah.
I forget.
The scan, they measure the fluid, the umbilical cord, like they measure everything.
No, okay. Holy fuck, we just went from 10 to 2.
Fucking not connoisseurs of music. They're just sewers, I guess.
Maybe they left because the song stopped.
That could be true too.
That's fucking funny. Holy shit. All right, I'm gonna let this lesbo up.
Hey, Rupert.
Hi.
Was it blue-haired Chinese lesbian fairy groomer?
Oh,
You forgot. I'm a black Chinese.
Black Chinese, okay.
Because
Yeah,
I was doing that, asking him when you were inside, I think.
Well, if you went from 10 to 2, it's my move. Now's when I come.
He said there's gonna be a pop quiz next week, so I'm
Oh, see, she
gonna have
remembered
that shit down.
She remembered the quiz.
How are Gay Babby and Rocky Balboa?
Right. Exactly. See, you're on it.
You got a good memory, though.
Not really.
You
just
fucking
loved
moved
animals.
your way around that hospital pretty good today. Fucking. I
Hey,
got
babe.
lost when I went out for a minute to go.
Did you ever consider that when I was at the reception desk, she told me to go that way, get on the elevator, and go that way, and there's the door?
Yeah, everybody always gets lost in the fucking directions, though, like that.
No, because I've been there before, but her reminding me of that. You think it's weird that I wouldn't get lost, but that's the only hospital I've ever usually been to. Other than getting my tonsils taken out in Sussex.
Fuck, they got a lot of elevators in that hospital. I wonder how many they got in there, you think? I wonder if there's a way to find out.
I've been in 7 different hospitals. I don't think I've ever been lost in a hospital.
Oh, I have.
You
But
gotta start.
I've always been that way, though. I'm no good with, like in a building, like fucking. I'll get lost like real quick. Even if I take that same way a few times, like I usually try to make like landmarks in my head so I can fucking remember how to get back.
So should I draw you a map to the cafeteria and back for when we're in there?
No, I'll just video my whole way up and then I'll just rewind the video. Left, right, left.
Well, you'll know if you hear a big scream that he was in the wrong room.
It's like when I went back to the room today, I almost okay. I looked when I left that there was a little card shoved in the door and it said V4 or whatever the fuck it said, but I looked at that because I didn't want to end up walking into the wrong room.
Take a picture.
end up walking into some fucking blue hair Chinese
I
black
know,
lesbian.
Black Marcy is dead, screaming at you. Ah, rape! Please, rape!
Oh fuck.
It's only rape if you don't enjoy it, ma'am.
Uh, you might have something with that, Myron, because there was a, I don't know, it was a group home, I think, or something. I don't know, but this kid was having sex with this handicapped fucking lady that was basically couldn't speak or talk or anything, real fucked, right? Like real handicapped. And he was obviously fucking mental retarded too, but he said something that she liked it, that she made noises or something. I don't know. So I don't know what the outcome of the case was, but I remember that part of the story.
How come he didn't knock her up, I wonder? Spent the big bucks for the rubbers?
I doubt it. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how old he was, so
Yeah.
it was pretty empty in there.
Where?
The hospital.
Yeah.
Wasn't that packed. Anyways, fucking there was payphones in there, Youper.
What?
We also didn't go near the ER or anything.
I was actually gonna fucking snap a picture of them and send them to you, but I noticed there was 2 by one door, and then there was 2 against the wall in the hall. And
You got
Like
a credit
a lot of-
card slot in it instead of money?
no. Do those things? Those payphones are the proper.
I don't think so. None that I've ever seen.
I used to hate those fucking cards, prepaid cards, minute cards. I used to buy those, and you got to type in this great big long fucking number every time you use it, and you only got a certain amount of time to do it. And you're, holy fuck, what a pain in the ass that was for me.
Yeah, I could see that.
Well, I was no good at remembering numbers, right? So, like, basically, I could remember 2 or 3 numbers, and then I'd have to look down at the card.
What are you snickering about, Chelsea? I seen that.
I'm sorry, but I could see it, like Myron said. Well, just if it's a long number, like I remember even dialing a number on the phone when I was younger because you had to remember it. And if I was looking at the phone book and I clicked like the first 3, went back to read the last 4, sometimes it would be like beeping or some shit by the time I got back to the last 4.
But if you're getting it off a card, to hold it right above the numbers so that you could just see it and your type right there.
Yeah. I stayed at this motel. Go ahead, Myron.
Oh, your story will be better.
I stayed at a motel, and they had to patch after, I don't know, a certain amount of time at night. They had to patch the phone call through from the office to your room for some fucking weird reason. I wanted to make a call, and it had to be same thing. It had to be patched through the office for some reason. So I had to give them my call number and they had to do all of it. And then it got patched through. So it was almost like they could listen to my fucking phone call the whole time.
Hey, Susie.
Well, back when I was young, everybody on a party line could listen in. If you had 4 or 5 people on a party line, fuck, you'd get a phone call and all kinds of old biddies would be lifting it up to listen and see what gossip they could get.
My mom and my dad had those when they were younger, and they both admitted that even their family would listen in.
Oh, yeah.
See what was going on, eavesdrop,
Great.
be nosy.
Well, yeah, man. We'd unscrew the mouthpiece out of it, hanging on the receiver. 2 rings was down the street. Well, if you were real careful picking that up, they wouldn't hear the click. Then there'd be no background noise. If somebody laughed, they couldn't hear it,
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
If we ever got caught doing that, though, we'd have got our asses kicked. In fact, I was talking one night in Costin, the frickin' neighbor lady ratted my ass out because folks and grandma and grandpa were gone to town for something. So us kids get on the phone and, ratted me out for saying ass or something. Frickin' always eavesdropping.
I remember fucking not being able to spit. Not being allowed to spit in front of my fucking family, in front of my parents. Spit.
And you turned out like you did. You had parents like that. You turned out like that.
All right.
What the hell, man?
My mom was against drugs big time. Alcohol. My mom was actually an alcoholic, and she quit drinking before I was born, so I didn't get to see that side. But my mom was against drugs big time. Beat the living fucking crap out of me the first time I came home stoned.
A lot of people, if they can't be having fun themselves, they don't want anybody else having fun. And 1 cookie is good enough for you, Susie?
First time, here's a fucking story for you guys. You might want to screen record this one. The first time I got stoned, I went home and I don't know, I was with a bunch of people. They passed a joint. It got to me. I fucking took a puff off of it. Well, that was it. I was fucking stoned. I remember the drive back to the house. It felt like we were levitating off the ground fucking 5 feet. Anyways, I got to the house and I went right upstairs, went right to fucking bed so I wouldn't get caught. Anyways, my brother ratted me out or something because I got caught. And the jig was up. I was like, I need to drink water. My brother gave me a fucking cup of water out of the toilet. I didn't know. I drank it. Best fucking water I ever had. Ice cold. That's what he said.
I don't know him. I do not know him.
My
Yeah,
brothers, my brothers were cruel, man.
Oh yeah, I can tell. I'm gonna go with your younger brother.
Yeah.
Yep, of course.
Yeah.
See, it's not even that hard to guess at this
He said
point.
he said it was the next day, but I don't know whether it really was.
I was 16, wrote a test, and I was in a class with guys in a grade or two above me. And they said, well, let's go for a drive. We'll smoke a joint. Well, that was one guy, and then, but we got to go down and pick up this other guy. So we go to pick him up. Well, now we can't go anywhere without beer. Pick that up. Well, now we can't go anywhere without women. So they picked two women up. I had to go back at 1 o'clock and write a test. We sat up on a hill looking down on the high school, and I smoked pretty much a whole joint of Colombian by myself. Drank 5 or 6 beer, a couple of shots of rye. Fuck, I went down there. I was so fucking high and drunk, it was just pitiful. Got 30% in a test where I had all multiple choice questions written down for me, the answers. And then had to go in the bathroom and get a puke. God damn.
So I
You
told
That's Gabe, right?
I used to snore bad enough that I'd wake myself up.
Yeah, I remember once similar story, sitting in the back parking lot with some older guys and smoked a fatty, took a rip off of a fifth of whiskey, and when I got out, I was so fucked up. The baseball diamond was right down the hill. I went down there and crawled in one of the dugout bunkers and fucking slept the rest of the day. Well, of course, now I got to go home and figure out how I'm going to get out of this. But I skipped the rest of the day because I didn't go to class, and fuck, I never did get in trouble for it. I was surprised. I thought for sure I'd get ratted out, but I didn't do it in the middle of the day at school no more.
It took me a while. It took me a while to figure out that if you smoke before you drink, there's not much of a difference in effect. But if you have a few drinks and then have a smoke, you're gonna fucking be just like hitting a brick wall.
Yep, that's a fact too, Myron. That is a fact, because I didn't smoke weed for quite a while when I was freaking logging, and there's a party at a gravel pit. We're out there drinking and shit, and somebody, I don't know, hell deep into the night lit one up, and I took a couple rips off that, and fuck, I was done, man.
Yeah.
Kicked ass. If you ain't smoked in a while, it'll do a number on you.
Yep.
No, there's just something about drinking first and smoking later that's just not the same the other way around.
Well, there's a time, then it come the time, hell, you smoked all day anyway, and then you started to drink, and you smoked when you was drinking, and it didn't seem as bad. You know, you just did it all the time anyway. fuck, riding to work, burn a half one on the way to work. I'm like, holy fuck, sun's just coming up. Here we are, burning a fucking doobie on the way to work.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. You're all glass-eyed, sucking on a coffee. Fuck, he thought, what? You just get out of bed? Yeah, just fucking before I come. What do we got to do today?
If the brass wasn't around when I was working heli-portable seismic, we'd smoke at least one before we got on the chopper. And then we'd fly out online, and then you smoke another one.
Yeah.
Before you do anything, there's safety meetings. Yeah, that was a nice job. I really liked that job.
Fuck, I don't know where we were. We were at some work site, and the boss gets out of the truck. It's getting late in the day, and everybody's pretty tired out. And I'm in the passenger seat. He gets out, and I'm looking at like the staging and the shit through the window of the truck, and all of a sudden I see it start to move. I'm like, what in the fuck? He didn't put the fucking truck in park. He left the truck and drive and got out. So fucking it just started to go, right? Like, anyways, I fucking reached over and stopped it. But good thing I get long herbs. Oh, fuck.
What did you do? Just shut off the key?
I think I reached down, pushed the brake, and put it in park.
Oh. Sensible.
I'll tell you, got three of us riding around the van. I'm sitting in the back seat of the van in the center, bucket in the front. Kind of a foggy night. We're just cruising around, smoking, having a few drinks, and fucking just idling down the dirt roads and shit. And we look, and oh, there's a possum runs across the road. Well, as we drive by, Bob says, "Hey, Tom, you want me to grab him?" Fucking Tom slams on the brakes, and Bob jumps out the fucking door. Tom looks back there and he goes, I don't know what the fuck he's thinking. Like, he's going to catch that goddamn possum. This guy weighed 300 pounds, right? In a split second, that fucker was back in that passenger door and shoved that possum right in Tom's face. Fucking Tom went flying out the other door. And I say that because the fucking vehicle's still in drive. He let off that brake. I'm in there alone now. Like, what the fuck?
Shit.
Oh, it was great, man. He fucking shit his pants. Yeah, we caught that possum.
We were in Slave Lake getting drunk. And we were leaving the bar to go back out into the bush. And the guy had a nice new Chev short box, but he had slick wheels on the fucking thing. It was 4-wheel drive. But anyways, he was doing something and fucking pigs started chasing us. Well, he decided he was going to try and run. Well, he zips out into this field and back up onto the road. We went down and he pulled into this trailer. And the cop pulled up fairly close behind him, put his car in park and got out. Said to the guy, "Get out." You know, guy said, "Well, okay," and he put her into neutral. Didn't put her in the park. Got out, and his truck rolled right backwards into the cop car.
Oh my God.
But he was listening to exactly what the cop said to do. I can't remember what he got over that. I used to play PS4 with a guy from St. Louis, and he had a bulldog, I think it was. And that fucker, he could be damn near in the next room, and you could hear him playing his day. He was loud.
Yeah. Well, that baby had big feet because I seen his feet. I seen his toes.
Well, you know what that means. He ain't yours. Big feet, big you know what.
Big feet, big socks. Chelsea said she saw his wing longer on there today, so
I'm pretty sure.
that or a third arm.
Third leg.
You been around any of Homer Simpson's plants lately? Maybe it is a third leg.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Chelsea doesn't really drink much tap water, so I think we're going to be all right.
Well, my dad always told me when I was young that I was born with polio, and that's why my third leg's shorter than the other two. When I was a young boy, we'd be in the garden or something. He'd be telling my uncles, "Yeah, my boy, he was 22 pounds when he was born." And they'd like, "Oh, bullshit." And then he'd say, "Yeah, and then they circumcised him." Hell, I didn't know what he was talking about. Good thing I never repeated that.
Right?
If I can go to school, yeah, I was 22 pounds when I was born, my dad said, and then I got circumcised.
Fuck, can you imagine?
I went to the principal's office. Well, damn it. You're going to make me go out to my truck, ain't you?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's what happens when you don't plan out your day.
Turn on that.
I know. I usually have a pack in my camera bag, and damn it, I just opened it up before I come up. I'm like, I got 3. That'll be good. Wrong.
I know what. Fuck, you smoke more on panel than you do when you're driving. I think I
don't know
do.
why. I don't get that. I'm having anxiety. Because, you know, Jello ain't making no chat, so I must be one of them guys.
Well, you better be careful, because I hear this channel will drive you to drink.
Hey, I have drank twice on this channel. I drank some, what the hell was it? New Year's Eve. I shot that damn fireball. And then I had that goofy lager beer up here too that one night. Yep, he's there.
Oh.
All right, I'll be back in 5.
All right, I'll have some questions lined up for you. Then you don't want it bad enough. I'm such a
Susie, why don't you come up and tell us how high you are? Oh, wait, I know why, because your husband is watching TV.
Now that sounds like a fucking pretty good fishing buddy. Unless you got to bail him out, and that's gonna cost you. We'll find out how good of a buddy he is.
I've heard all kinds of fishing with dynamite. One guy caught a green cod out of the river, so he took it home and threw it in his dugout. That's illegal. What the hell else? Oh, family got caught using, snagging. One person was down in the fucking water just throwing fish out onto the bank, and the old lady was fucking filling the bags, and she had one of her kids fucking putting the bags in the trunk of the car.
Right.
I can't remember how much it cost them for that. They did it right in front of a frickin' ranger.
Oh, okay.
But I gotta say, that lady's canned jackfish and canned moose meat was top quality.
Well, that's the craps, Jello.
All right on, Susie Homemaker. Make us all jealous. Well, maybe not all of us, but me anyways. Well, maybe he'd be lucky and he won't ask for his one phone call when he goes there. So when he's leaving, he can try and ask for a phone call. That 10K bond is quite a bit. So don't want him to leave the country, but they're gonna fucking kick him out anyways. That's just retarded. Let him out on not on bond, and he could zip across the back across the border if he's from Canada, or he could get on a plane if he was from someplace else.
Yeah, I'm almost wondering if the belt slips. Like everything's fucking, most of it's all new on there, so I'm gonna have to. Yeah. 10%.
So you gonna bail him out, Jello? Or are you just gonna say fuck him and leave him in there?
Get your in. At least you'll have some new fishing gear for a little bit, Jello. Only if he sells me his gear. Hey, people do crazy shit in crazy times. Yeah, that sucks, man. Getting picked up on a warrant or something. It's always the shits.
Yeah. Well, take his gear. Tell him if he wants his gear back, pay you the $1,000 back. Hope his gear's worth more than 1,000.
Chances are it's probably not if fucking buddy doesn't have $1,000 to get out of jail. But
Wow. If I was thrown in jail, I wouldn't have $1,000 to get out.
would you be going fishing with fucking gear that's worth thousands of dollars though?
No, fuck, mine altogether is probably worth a couple of hundred.
Right.
Oh, some of it is antique.
my rubber boots cost more than my fucking fishing rod did.
Yeah. Well, the tip broke off of mine about a year after I got it, maybe 2 years after I got it. And I've used it ever since, just that way.
This is going to be a total shock for Uper when he comes back now,
See,
Brandon.
that is what sneaking in is, Brandon.
Sneaking in.
I'm not typing it in the chat, just coming up.
Yeah, way to support the chat, Brandon.
Are you still here, Jello?
I ran away. Joel ran away when he sees me.
My boots cost more than my fishing rod.
I'm going to find Oleg, an Indian woman to date. That's what I'm going to
But we
find.
were happy with them.
Oh, I love my fishing rod.
Oh la 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 la.
If they are still usable in the spring, then we'll use them. If not, I'll go to Canadian Tire and we'll get a cute little one.
Get some-
Super.
I'm probably gonna use it for my
I've had the same fishing rod for about 30 years. I've still got my dad's rod, fly rod.
Oh, okay.
Mine, I think the max it was like $30 at Canadian Tire, and it's currently on the deck under a pile of shit and a pile of snow. So if it's still usable in the spring, that's awesome. But if not, I'm just gonna go buy the same fishing rod.
I think there shouldn't be anything the matter if it feels a little sticky, just take that one plate off and clean it out and put some grease or some oil or something in there that, get
See,
some,
I don't know what that means because mine is like a closed one.
Yeah, you can pop that open.
yeah, you can pop the side off on, because it's got that button. There's a way to
Yeah,
move
the
it up.
way to pop it off so you put new line and stuff on.
Well, yeah, you unscrew the cap and then you take the handle off. You can take the back half right off and get in there. Q-tip, a little grease, clean the dirt out, and it'll be like brand new.
Brand new.
Who the hell's that clean and toothless?
No, one tooth.
Oh, pointless in one tooth.
And I had a Zupco when I was a kid, so none of you have a right to bitch about any fucking yacht around your fishing east and stay yacht. Try fishing with a Zepco 33, damn it.
Oh, fuck, classic 33, even better.
What the name?
How about
I don't know which way you're leaning toward.
a Popeil's Pocket Fisherman?
Oh, hell yeah.
I tell you, that was a waste of frickin' money.
Yeah,
No.
it was. I seen one of them brand new in the box, never hardly ever been used. Ronco made them, and there's fucking them idiots. It was like at $55 for that plus shipping. I'm like, who in the hell bumped their head? Must be some collector wanted one.
Same dude bought the Billy Bass. I mean, my dad.
Oh, I'm gonna buy my grandson one of them. Now they got them. So remember, you used to have to push the button. Now you just walk by him and he starts singing at you.
My dad had one of the first versions of it. I wish I still had it. It'd probably be worth some money. I don't know.
Well, they sold a lot of them. They'd have to be in the box meant to be worth anything.
Zepco. 33, and then the kid version was, I think, 25.
202.
202, there we go. That was a real piece of shit. Yeah, 202.
If you were serious, you had the 404 or the 808 for catfish now. Hold more line. But that little plastic star drag in there with that little arm, they don't last long when you're fighting a big fish.
What's sucked the most at our lake is these cotton would get in the lake and you'd reel it in and get it all and you're jamming up all inside.
Good run.
Well, a furry piece of shit would get in there. Make it all nasty.
Shit. You guys hear Chelsea right there?
No, I missed it.
Shit. She's like, you ever play soccer? I was like, a little bit. She's like, were you any good? I was like, well, I could run. And she's like, well, this little fucker can kick.
He'll be a fucking punter.
Shit.
That's your punter of the football team you're after.
I know the first words. I know exactly what the first words are. I don't give a fuck.
He'll learn a half a word first. Mother.
Yeah, instead of saying father, he'll say fucker.
Mother.
Motherfucker. Hi, mother. Hi.
God says, my son learned half a word today. Really? What was that? Mother.
Are you allergic to them cookies there, Susie?
I can't stay up here long tonight. I go to a lawyer tomorrow.
What's that got to do with tonight?
I gotta go to bed so I can fill out all the forms and shit tomorrow morning.
Who's suing you, Brandon?
No, I'm suing the government. You should all be happy. I'm suing the government.
Good fucking luck.
Tell us more, Brandon.
No, for my disability, I'm gonna try to get disability. Fight those bastards.
They wouldn't give it to you?
The first time they automatically rejected. The second time, blah, 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 blah. This is the second time I've tried, so we'll see.
Tell everybody I know immediately hire a frickin' attorney because you know they're going to turn you down the first time and then he'll get on their ass the second time.
If he doesn't do it, then I will get on their ass.
Literally.
If he can't get it done, you better plant a whole lot more tomatoes and start selling starts and.
Yeah, I'm going to. That's what I'm doing. I mean, I know I only got about 30% chance of getting it. I mean, just because the government's a piece of shit.
Wow.
Give all the free shit to everyone else, and the ones that need it, don't give them. Let them fucking die.
Welcome to the USA.
The same in Canada and every other fucking place.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, man. I pay in Social Security my whole life. Fuck, I'll be dead before I draw fucking 10% of that I paid in my lifetime. You know? Cocksuckers. Oh, wait till you're 67. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Fucking body's falling apart already, you know?
Yeah, especially Josh. What are you going to be, Josh, at 67?
Dead.
No.
Dead.
No.
You don't smoke as much as I do and live to be an old man.
I don't know. Look across from him. He's alive.
She's 93 and in a nursing home. That's her story.
No one else smokes Myron. Look at him. He's still going.
You just sit at the table and light one after
Yeah,
another.
but me and Myron got different health problems.
Yeah, but Myron I don't know. You'll make it, Josh.
Let's put it this way. I can't go out and get enough exercise that I can get a little phlegm out of my throat. Whereas Josh is able to do that.
It'll be the same situation though.
It's not close to the same.
Yeah, Josh will soon be getting rid of a whole bunch of that when he has to change some shitty diapers by the
That's great.
Might be more than some a couple times.
Are you
He'll
going
try to sneak out. He'll try to sneak out doing it, and Chelsea be like, "Oh hell no! You get over there and change that diaper."
like cough diapers? Or
Honey, I gotta go do cranberries. Oh no, hell no! You change that diaper first.
What did you say, Myron?
is it cloth diapers or are you gonna use Huggies?
Oh, fucking use like Huggies.
Not cloth.
Fuck, my first child was cloth.
Lots.
We had the old Ringer washer, literally sat on the porch in the summer, fucking dumped that gray water right on the ground. Hang them on the line.
Yeah.
Oh, I was lucky to do that too. My dad, me and my mom go out and hang up clothes on the clothesline, and we'd throw it down the stairs, and she'd take it out and put it on the line.
You can hang it out in wintertime. It takes
Yeah, you
about,
can. Try.
about 3 days for it to dry out. Then you just gotta shake whatever you got and it's good. But until you shake it, it'll keep that frozen pose.
Diaper saved my feet one time. They saved my feet. I fucking.
Okay, you gotta expand on this one.
I got
Yeah,
fucking
I'm
stuck.
waiting.
I got stuck on this dirt road in the snowstorm. So I fucking hiked. I hiked and fucking walked through this fucking snow in these shitty ass fucking shoes I was wearing. My feet and shit were soaked. I couldn't go any farther. No cars came. So I went back to my car because I was fucking froze to death. And I sat there, got the car running, but I couldn't get the car out from where I was stuck. And my feet, I remember my feet felt like they were gonna fucking, like I couldn't feel them anymore. So I put my shoes, I think, up on the heater of the car, but it was so cold. Anyways, I had diapers. There was these diapers. I wrapped my feet in these diapers to keep my feet fucking warm while my shit was trying to dry up a little bit, so I could put it back on to go fucking back hike to get out of this fucking, because I couldn't stay in the car all night.
You call me creative.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I've spent all night in the ditch.
Well, I didn't have enough gas. I probably would have froze to death. Anyways, I ended up getting my stuff back on. I went the other way this time and got to a road, and I seen this truck coming, so I fucking went right out in the middle of the road and stopped him because I wasn't gonna let this fucker drive by. You know what I'm saying? Like, I needed this guy to stop fucking, so he did, and it was this old couple. I'd say they were a little bit religious, and I said, I'm stuck over the hill there. I said, can you please tow me out? And he's like, I don't know if I got a chain in the back or not. Sure enough, he had a fucking chain in the back of his truck, and he pulled me out. But that was a rough spot I got myself into.
What makes you think they were religious?
Well, because they stopped.
You ran it and you really do that. So if they're not religious, they would have just hit you and kept going.
Right? Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
they didn't punch it and run him over.
Well, fuck, I can imagine how I looked. I was fucking out in this. I wasn't in winter clothes, and I was near death. I was so fucking cold.
Oh yeah, I remember hitchhiking. Fucking, there'd be long stretches with nothing, and you'd be walking up here, something look. It's a vehicle. You spin around, stick your thumb out. They fucking drive by. They won't even turn their eyes to look at you. Right? Fucking drive right by. Get in the other lane. Fucking drive right by. I'm like, okay. But I had long hair, fucking jean jacket, fucking Led Zeppelin, ZZ on it, you know. They probably thought that crazy fucking hippie, I ain't letting him in my rig.
Fuck. Well, one time I was driving and I seen this guy hitchhiking, and he was going towards PEI. So he was going one way anyways. I was going the other way. So I was coming from the way he was hitchhiking. Anyways, I picked up what I needed to from this town and I started heading back. Well, there was this fucking hitchhiker, and now he was on the off of, where did I come? Yeah, I came off an off ramp to get back on the highway, and he was there now. So he made it farther the wrong way that he was hitchhiking.
Oh,
So I know someone picked him up and he got in and he ended up being back further. But he was like on the off ramp. When I came around the turn, his duffel bag was in the middle of the off ramp. So when I came to a stop, I don't know, I just had this weird feeling, and I had put the car in reverse because nobody else could see where the off ramp from the highway. Like it was weird. And as soon as I came to a stop, I put it in reverse and he ran up. He was walking up towards like the passenger side, and then all of a sudden, I rolled down the passenger window, and he made this like run for my driver's side of the car. It was fucking weird. And but I already had the fucking car in reverse, so I just had to hit the gas. And I went back, I don't know, halfway up the off ramp. And then he kept like walking towards my car. And I fucking screamed at the windshield, "Get out of the fucking way!" And I put her in drive, and he got out of the way, and I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I went around his bag, but I don't know if I went over it or around it.
I'm pretty sure you told me you ran it over.
I can't really remember now.
see, you're a nicer guy than me, because I'd have fucking run that bag right over. They're a cocksucker. Or I'd opened up my door, picked it up, and took it down the road a quarter mile and dropped it. I was an asshole. I guess I still am, but shit like that, I'm easy to get along with. Pull something like that, I'm going to give her right to you. It's just instinct. Fuck you.
And I said this story a few times. I seen a guy hitchhiking with a hammer one time.
Yeah, I remember that. No, he ain't getting no ride.
Like, fuck.
His mind, he thought, well, maybe they think I'll work. I'm a carpenter.
No. I didn't go off the down ramp, Josh, but I went up one. Instead of going up the ramp, I went off out into the divide between the highway and the on ramp. Went up the hill, came all the way around it, came back down, went onto the highway. I went for a ride.
Oh boy.
That was fun. Memories of Michigan. The feelings forever.
That bumper skiing is what we always did. That's fucking dangerous. The driver don't slow down. He hollers dirt. Everybody's outside the car scrambling. I literally get 1 foot in the door and fucking the other one hits the dirt at about 25, 30 and rips me right out of there and shits me in the snowbank.
Oh, shit.
They all laugh like hell, you know. Motherfucker. Hurry up, get in. Me and my brother-in-law got on a toboggan behind the car once. Well, we weren't thinking much because the damn rope was short enough. And every time my sister'd punch it, them snow tires just cover. I mean, we had 2-3 inches and we're hollering, man. What the fuck?
I'm buried.
Just keep going faster. And I mean, now we're to the point we're hanging on that fucking rope for dear life. Can't see shit. They're just, her and her girlfriend, they're just fucking singing out the window, half in the bag, just running this for about 3-4 miles down this country road. About rolled it a couple of times. So we got up and my brother-in-law was pissed. He's covered. Right,
God forbid you
right,
stop.
you get on. They're like, all right. So the girls, they get their snowsuits and shit on. They jump on that son of a bitch, and we literally drove through town on the bare asphalt. You don't care about the bottom of the toboggan. You ain't getting off now, bitches. Right.
Right.
That's a rough ride.
We should have got busted too. Fuck, drove right down the main drag, fucking midnight. Them girls screaming on a toboggan behind the car.
Oh, shit. My brother had this go-kart that was real low to the ground. It was made for pavement really only because it was so low to the ground, and it 2-seater, little engine in the back, and wasn't fast. The engine quit in it or something, and my brother's was going out on his 4-wheeler. Yeah, I think we were on like a gravel trail, and it was sort of a rough ride. The engine quit, so the 4-wheeler, we tied a rope to the 4-wheeler, and it wasn't my go-kart, so I didn't care. Anyways, they tied it up. My brother starts going on the 4-wheeler, and he's going fast, and you're feeling every fucking bump in this fucking thing. And I'm in the passenger seat, seatbelt on. And did it have a seatbelt? Yeah, it had a seatbelt. And I'm laughing because I'm thinking he's gonna lose control of this go-kart at any time. Anyways, what happens? The front fucking tire comes off. The front tire comes off. So it digs into the fucking ground. But buddy on the 4-wheeler my brother doesn't hear us, doesn't notice. And of course I'm in this laughing thing. I can't stop laughing. I can still remember my brother's face of like the look of death and like his shit's getting ripped apart.
Yeah. Oh shit.
And
all right, guys, I gotta go to bed. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Brandon.
The toothless one, Tooth Wonder, is out the fucking door now.
I can't remember you telling me that story a long time ago. Laughing.
Yeah.
Just as fucking much.
I was thinking, I'm so glad this fucking go-kart don't belong to me, because we're getting fucking drugged. Like part of it's getting drugged through the axle and shit's getting drugged. And like we're doing.
Yeah, rear sprocket chewed right off.
we're doing like 60 at
Oh
least.
man, dude.
Like we're flying down through this trail.
What?
That's 60 kilometers, Hooper. It's not a lot.
Still, man. Still, fuck 18 mile an hour. I wouldn't want to be fucking, you know, that go kart. The only suspension you have is the air in the tires. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. There's no fucking suspension or anything. The bumps, like I said, every bump you fucking feel that right in your back. Like
Rigid frame.
One of my favorites. My boy's always been a shit, right? I mean, fuck, he's always fucking around with something as a kid, ripping shit up and no fear. I mean, get him a mini bike. He's got to jump out here. I'm like, well, you're going to fucking get hurt, whatever. But so here he is now. He's about 16. We're probably 2.5 miles out ice fishing. And I got a dog sled, one of them metal dog sleds hooked to the snowmobile. So he's standing on that dog sled, and I never run hard. He's the one that fucking taped her to the bar. He's a dot on the shore by the time I get out going. But he's riding on that dog sled, so it was just literally a flat sheet of ice all the way. And my track was stuttered right up. So I looked back there, and I goosed that fucker, and I took her right up to top speed. And I looked up here, I see he was crouched down once, so I slowed down a little bit, and all of a sudden I heard this noise. I was like, what the fuck? And I turned my head and looked. Well, the clip came out of the pin of that dog sled. Now he's fucking passing me. It clipped a piece of rugged ice, and I watched him fucking just, and he rolled into it. He knew how to land, but holy shit. Fucking wipe out. All of our shit scattered all over the fucking ice. Minnow buckets. Oh, shit.
that's crazy.
He reminds me of that every now and then. I'm like, you put the fucking pin in, bud. I never had it come off before.
Don't slip.
Susie, that being too cold, back in the 70s, there was a guy working on the rigs and he quit. It was 40 fucking below. He had a Trans Am, black Trans Am. He was left on his way to town, and the push off the rig chased him down and run him off the road. He took all 4 tires off his fucking car and burnt them so as he wouldn't freeze to death overnight.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's thinking, because most people would have been laying there and froze to death. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I had a truck breakdown when I was out about 40 miles out of Slave Lake, north. And I went into the bush and got some fucking wood and started a little fire, but it was so damn cold. I just went and sat in the truck and said, fuck it.
Yeah.
I couldn't get far enough into the bush to get some decent wood.
That and make a little shelter that would retain the heat to you.
Yeah, there was none of that.
Right. Just you. Hard to do that.
Yeah. And I knew somebody was coming. It was just a matter of time. So I just said, well, I'll brave it out. Supposed to pack a candle with you. candle inside the vehicle will stop you from freezing, supposedly.
Well, it definitely couldn't hurt. You know, you'd think it'd make heat for sure.
Yeah.
When I first started ice fishing, I had one of them little wooden sleighs you pulled with your shit in it, but I had a metal coffee can with one of them sterno heaters in it.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I used for my hands. I'd sit on it and had a mesh on the top, and you could at least keep your hands warm. And it wasn't bad. I mean,
Well, I was kind of spoiled. I only went ice fishing if we went fishing for trout. We would usually be outdoors. But if we went ice fishing for northern pike, like one time it was a 6-man tent with a 20-pound bottle of propane just blasting through the fucking heater. It was about, I don't know, minus 20 Fahrenheit outside. And we were in shirt sleeves inside fishing.
nice.
Another time, place I went, a wooden shack with a bed in it and a wood stove, so you could sit out there and fish all night, all day.
Nice.
Where was the other one? I can't remember, but it was just as good.
Well, I know some young guys. They probably range from I don't know, upper 30s, low 40s, down into their 20s, and their grandpa first started coming here in like 1941 deer hunting, and they had a military tent with a barrel stove, and they'd bring bales of straw. Well, they had an old dually straight rack truck that they left right here at the gas station airport. So when they landed here, well, the boy that run the gas station, he'd get it all fired up and ready. And them guys, I've seen some old black and white 8mm. Everybody but the driver walked in there once they got to the shitholes, you know. But you'd see that old truck wallering through their tire chains and shit on it. But still to this day, them boys will come up 2 weeks before deer season and they'll set that damn. It's a new military tent now. They tried to save the other one as long as they could, but them boys still come up here and they frickin' camp out there for 15 days. Old tent and wood stove.
Yeah.
Now with quads, fuck, a couple of them, you'll see them in town now, where in the past they took everything in with them. They didn't come out unless it was an emergency, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You took enough food, beer, everything right into camp day one. But you can drive a good pickup, a 4-wheel drive pickup in there now. Shit, back when their grandpa, and it must have been in the 60s when I seen that video. But yeah, like, and they shot some nice bucks too. They had a 55-gallon barrel, empty barrel sitting there, and that son of a bitch was full of beer cans, and there was beer cans all over the ground, and 2 of them standing by the truck, drunkard shit. It's pretty cool to watch, though. So yeah, and I asked him one time, how the hell good does that tent heat? He said, just like you. He said, shit, man, you go right in there and hang your coat. You don't need none of that shit on.
Yeah.
He's pretty nice in there.
Yeah, I can't even remember who owned that tent so long ago. I don't remember it being a very good day for fishing. Of course, now they got the fucking sensor you can put on a stick and hold it down there and it'll tell you if any fish are in the area.
I know we never had none of that shit.
No.
I mean, I remember the first time I got in a boat and I looked down, the guy had one of them green boxes. I said, "What the hell's that?" A fish finder. And yeah, so eventually, when I had my own boat, and it's just a flasher, it shoots straight under the boat, but nothing like they got now, man. Now it's live scope. Hell, you can see the fish swimming.
Yeah.
But I'll never have one. Shit, I don't know.
Well, I noticed that fish finder or no fish finder, we fished mostly in the same frickin' spots.
Okay. Well, it must have been a proven spot then.
Well, in one lake, it was the pickerel in the spring and summer and jack or northern pike. But yeah, they're in that depth of water that we were already fishing, so I don't really see why we need one there.
Right. Well, I'll tell you, I think I was I was 17. So I graduated high school when I was 17. Well, the following winter, two of my sisters lived in a little town and they both managed the local taverns. So I went up there to stay with one of my sisters and ended up getting a janitorial job at the elementary school. So that worked out good because the drinking age was 18. So I could sit in either one of them bars and drink if I just behaved myself and mind my own damn business, you know. But I remember looking out on the lake, watching them guys ice fish, thinking, "You are some dumb sons of bitches." Sitting out there on a 5-gallon bucket, colder than hell. 10 years later, I'm that idiot out there doing that.
Yeah, I didn't get very many Arctic grayling out of there, Susie. I think I caught one. But
I've heard them Arctics are really good eating fish. Never had an Arctic grayling.
Yeah, I know that's the one you're talking about, Susie. I fished down on the west end, and for some reason there wasn't that many down there.
Well, I had fresh northern pike for dinner tonight. Yesterday at the bait shop, a guy came in and gave me 2.
Yeah.
So that was nice. One perk of working at the bait shop.
Working at the bait shop tomorrow too?
No, only Saturdays and Sundays right now.
Oh, okay.
and Sunday's only 10 to 2. So I came home, got something to eat, got in that frickin' machine, and we had so many snowmobilers this weekend. Holy shit, man. I carved out a lot of banks and berms and cut the whoopie-doos or the frickin' I cut the trail flat. She's flat again, but boy, we had some traffic, some rippers. In fact, I've probably seen no less than 5 or 6 places last night that people went off the trail into the frickin' saplings and shit. And it fucking snows deep, man. One guy, I could tell they had a hell of a time getting his sled out of there once he got off that trail. It's fucking deep.
Right.
So yeah, I got home about 2:30 in the morning.
Damn.
Well, that one word, you're kind of dyslexic, Susie.
That's why you fit in here with us, Susie.
That's right. Fits right into the crowd. Well, shit, guys. 11:22. I did rig
Yeah,
up all here today, so hopefully the weather broke. 34 degrees right now Fahrenheit, which I ain't seen that in 3.5 weeks. So if 2 degrees above freezing, shit's dripping everywhere today, and looks like we're gonna have a couple days before it drops again. So I think I might go fishing.
It's 2 degrees Celsius here, which is about 37? No, 35 Fahrenheit.
I think it was +3 here today too. But everything's still fucking frozen.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I'll shut her down. Appreciate you guys coming up.
All right, we'll see ya. Have a good night.
Josh. Good night, Chelsea. Good night, Josh.
Yep. Good night, Myron. Joe. Good seeing you in the chat. Have a good night. Susie. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Catch you guys on the next one.